All right, quick air-conditioned car podcast since it's too damn hot to record in my house of Rocketman. Rocketman is most comparable to Bohemian Rhapsody. Two films came out recently that are centered around a fucking megastar. While I think Rocketman completely did it better than Bohemian Rhapsody, that is not because of Rami Malek. I think he did incredible as Freddie Mercury, but everything about Rocketman, including the main star Taron Egerton, was fucking amazing. I love the route that they went as far as instead of trying to make everything look as realistic as possible, which is what most biopics or based on real people movies most often do. What they instead did with this movie was they turned it up to 11. They made it completely fantasy. Everything was like a fucking high school musical, and it was incredible. It had great style, great direction, and something that shocked me, something recently with movies, they've been remaking songs a lot. Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and even Bohemian Rhapsody. The songs never quite live up to it. They kind of got around it with Bohemian Rhapsody by reusing some of Freddie Mercury's old music along with having him sing along to it. But what was incredible about Rocketman was actually having Taron Egerton sing all the music, and it wasn't auto-tuned like Beauty and the Beast or Aladdin. He did so incredible that you could actually look at on-stage performances with Elton John himself and Taron Egerton performing alongside each other, and it's magnificent.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown brings me round again to find I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh no, 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 I'm a rocket man.
Another thing is, when I watched Bohemian Rhapsody, it was almost like everything was just about Freddie Mercury, and the whole rest of the band got sidecasted. But what was incredible about this is not only did I feel like I got to know Elton John better than I got to know Freddie Mercury, I also felt like I got to know his songwriter better than I knew any of the fucking Queen band members. In that movie, they were even worse than the Straight Outta Compton movie. All the band members of Queen and Bohemian Rhapsody were completely cast to the side except for Freddie. It's not the case in this one. Even though it's clearly about Elton John, I really like what they did with his songwriter. Someone who I had no prior knowledge of, but great performance in this movie by Jamie Bell as Bernie. Another great choice on the filmmaker's part was making the arc of the movie about his sobriety, because of it being about someone who is still alive and still having new experiences, it was a great cap for the movie to end with him becoming sober and it being able to look back on his entire life on what led him to that point. Because honestly, they could have kept going. This could have been like 2, maybe 3 movies. We don't even get to the point of his life where he was doing fucking Lion King or starring in Kingsman. But where they left off was great. Overall, I give this movie 10 out of 10. Definitely in my top 5 of this year.